I am Shatabdi. I am from West Bengal. And talking about my academic credentials, I have done my graduation and post-graduation in English literature, and I also completed B.Ed. And these days, I'm running a YouTube channel, and I also teach some students. I have some students. I teach them. They are from class 5 to 9, so I teach them. And talking about my hobbies, I like singing, dancing, and reading books the most. That's all about me. So,
Yeah.
may I know something about you?
Yeah, definitely. Sure. I'll tell you about myself. So I am introduced as Varsha Thakur. Basically, I am from Himachal Pradesh and currently I am living in Punjab. So if I talk about my study, so I have completed my master in computer. And if I talk about my family, so I'm in a joint family. So I have in-laws and my brother-in-law, sister-in-laws, and daughters as well. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are reading books, learning new things every day, and nowadays I'm learning English. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, that's really nice to hear about you. So, what kind of books do you like to read? Are you reading any books these days?
Not a specific books like earlier I was reading about like motivational speakers. I was thinking about that, but nowadays I'm reading books for my improving my English. Like I can improve my English, like minds you can win this game, like this book, this is I am reading, and how to sell. So these types of books I'm just reading for enhancing my communication skill. Yeah.
So, how long have you been speaking with others? How many months it has been for you?
I have started my YouTube channel before 15 days, and yeah, it's going good. I'm every day I'm like speaking to another person, and it is like another experience with all the persons. So yeah, it's going good. And
Definitely.
tell me
So, you have been
that,
speaking.
yeah, when did you start learning, or when did you start your channel?
Yeah, it's been 8 months that I have created my channel. But I started my speaking journey. It's been like 6 months, but in between I also took a little bit break. So continuously I'm speaking for 3 months, 3, 4 months I'm speaking with others for continuously. Like every single day I speak for 30 minutes. This is how I am these days. I'm practicing.
This is a good practice. And how did you like? How do you practice every day for enhancing your communication skill? That yeah, every day you can learn something more.
Yeah, one can do, there are so many techniques. By following those techniques, one can become fluent in this language. But what I used to follow, I used to talk to myself a lot. Still, I do. Still, I talk to myself a lot. I talk in front of mirror. Sometimes I record myself, and after recording, I just listen to my recording and I try to rectify my mistake. And I take topics sometimes, and I have a habit of reading books. So I come across with a lot of new words every day. So I learn that is helping me to expand my vocabulary. And if I talk about my speaking, and these days I'm focusing only on my speaking part. So I have learned this language very well. Now what I have to do is that I have to speak as much as I can. So I'm focusing on that, and I'm speaking with a lot of people these days. And there are co-learners. With them, I'm also speaking. This is how I'm trying to improve my English speaking.
Okay, great, great. The way you are learning, it is good. So hope so. I will do like I know the vocabulary. So, but I am unable to speak that vocabulary, and I'm unable to use that vocabulary in my communication skill. So, because of lack of practice, that I learned the word, but I don't use that word in my vocabulary. So, yeah, definitely I'll do this again. That I can start learning vocabulary, because most of the time whenever I think about like I have to speak, so I got stuck. Like I get stuck on my vocabulary part. Yeah, I can speak like a word, long sentence, but there are so many words that we have to speak only one word, and we can speak like one word our sentence should be concise and crispy. It looks good. So this is the nice advice from your side that we should learn vocabulary. So in this way that we can talk ourselves in front of mirror. This is also a good technique.
Yes. And yeah, we all have learned so many new words, but we do not use in our conversation those words. I was preparing for SSC CGL, so that time I bought a book, and in that book I had lot of advanced words, and I learned all those words, but I do not use those words in my conversation. But what helps, I learned those words that helps me to when somebody use that word, I can understand that easily. But sometimes I do not use those words in my conversation. So that is what I'm also trying to do. I am also trying to use those words in my conversation. Let's see what happens. Everyone is trying really hard, and gradually we learn. It's a lifelong process. Nobody can say that I'm perfect in this language. And no matter how many new words you learn, you will come across with new words every day. This language is really complicated.
No, I can't say that this language is very complicated. Every language is complicated because if you're do you know Hindi? You, as you told me that you are from West Bengal, so do you know Hindi?
Hello.
Do you know Hindi? Do you know Bengali? Bengali is definitely it
Am
is
I?
a mother tongue. So, did you learn Hindi simultaneously? So, Hindi is also a difficult language for me. Like Bengali is a difficult language. So, am I audible for you?
Right. Yes, ma'am. You were audible, but am I not audible to you?
Yeah, you are audible, but your picture gets stuck somewhere.
Okay, so I think the internet connection is poor, so that's why it is happening. Is it fine now?
Yeah, it is fine. Yeah, whenever I was in initial stage, that time I was thinking, okay, it is difficult, but gradually when I started to learn this language, so nowadays learning of vocabulary is not a big deal for me. But yeah, the uses of vocabulary is a big deal for me. That is not a cup of tea for me. That I have to speak like whenever we are learning a word, so we have to be familiar with that word, that how we can use that word in our communication skill. So yeah, but I love this language. That you know why? Because this language is giving us confidence. This is the
Yes.
first. And second thing is that we are we can connect over all the world. This is a global language, so this is also a benefit for us. And we can do work at our home. So are you working? Do you work for your
Oh,
living?
no. No, I'm not working in any institutions right now. I'm only teaching at home. But people are also requesting me to take online session. They're also telling me to take online classes. So I'm thinking about that. I will start that very soon. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
But I'm not working in any institution. Mhm.
okay. You didn't join an institute. You are
Oh,
teaching. You are a tutor
uh,
as of now, and
yeah, yeah,
you online classes as well. Yeah,
yes,
this is good. Like we don't have need to go anywhere for teaching or for doing work, so we can do that work at home, right? So
yes,
tell me like something more about English, because this is all about English. So I just want to. I am just curious that how we can improve ourselves as a women, because we don't have sufficient time for ourselves, because we have kids as well. So first thing is, as you told me about, we have to speak with ourselves. That is very important. Like I always tell all the people, all the women, that okay, while we are cooking, so we can speak ourselves. While we are making tea, so we can
mhm,
explain that how you can make a tea. So these types of tips you can give me more, that we can improve.
yes. And one thing we can also do, we can listen to a lot of English content. While we are doing household chores, we can listen to English content because unknowingly we learn so many things. When we listen to other people, we unknowingly pick up new words, a new sentence structure. So it also helps us. Listening is also a important part. So one can listen to other people too. When you
Yeah.
don't have time to read books, because it's really impossible for a lot of women to read books. So for them, listening is a good way to learn. It's a good way to be fluent in this language. One can
Yeah,
listen.
it's great. It's great. And okay, tell me something about your study that you told me about your study, and you have completed your BA, and you now you are doing your English literature MA.
No, no, I have completed BA and MA. I have completed until 12th. I was studying in a Bengali medium school, and then I took admission in English on. So I got 3 years, and then I did post graduation. So I got 2 years. So I learned this language very well. And still, there are so many things that I have to learn. I cannot say that I have learned everything. Still, there are so many things that I have to learn.
Yeah, like
So how do you?
yes.
Mhm. Please. Please go ahead. What were you saying?
No, no, I'm just asking casual questions. You can ask me.
So, are you working in any field? Like, are you working these days, or you just stay at home?
No, I'm a homemaker. Like
Oh,
I'm, uh, but I'm doing something different with the like every day I'm thinking about doing because I don't want to go outside for working. I just want to work at home. So for that, I have started my startup with my friend. So it's all about English. So just going on. We have started in month of December last year. So it's going good. I and my friend, I am a counselor there, and she's a trainer there, and she's teaching the students and basic students. I am teaching them. So it's going good. So because I just want to tell all the women that we can learn, we can speak, and we can earn at home as well. Like
yes,
nobody think women are work material at home, that they are the home minister of their home. So
right. And nowadays we have a lot of opportunities. We just by sitting at home, we also can do so many things. People are also doing so many things online, so we all can earn money as well just by
yeah,
sitting at home by making.
I thought about this. So that time I thought that I have lucrative opportunities that I can embrace those opportunities. So I have embraced one of opportunities about English is our passion, right? So we can speak in English. So why should not it should be our goal? And another thing is that if
Yes,
we'll speak, our kids will also speak in English. So we can also motivate them that you have to speak in English. Most of the time, my kids just tell me, Mama, we are Indians, so we have to speak in English. We are Hindustani. So I just tell them that, beta, yeah, we are Indians. We have to speak in English. But if we want to know more about this world, if we want
right,
knowledge, so we have to learn this language. And this is not only about English. We can learn another languages because in India there are so many languages that we don't know. like uh, Another so many languages, we just only Hindi, Punjabi, a little bit English now we are learning. So instead of that, we don't know about other languages. So we should learn. This is a skill. This is a skill we should learn, or we can learn. We can learn. Yeah. And nowadays I'm so much immersed in English because of all the women who are creating the videos with each other, that yeah, they don't know. Because we can say we have studied, we have completed our master, but we are unable to speak. But those women, they did study like after 10th, after plus 2, after graduation, they are speaking well. So they are just increasing our confidence that we can also do. So yeah.
right. There are a lot of women, really, they are also struggling a lot. And we have created such an environment we can easily connect with each other. That's a great, really great way to learn this language because few months back, even 6, 7 months back, it was not there. So we have created this environment. So we are really fortunate that we have created such environment. And Dehati Madam she is also an inspirational lady because she comes first in this field. So she is inspiring a lot of women, not only women, this is inspiring a lot of people. A lot of people are coming out. They're trying to speak at least one or two sentences. Earlier, we didn't think that we used to speak. And if we want to join like any language learning platforms, they take a lot of money, and there are so many learners. It's impossible for them to pay that much amount of money. So what will they do? But nowadays we have created such an environment where a lot of people are getting benefits from this kind of groups.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think about the mentor? That what do you think we have need for a mentor who can teach us English? What do you think about this?
Yeah, if I talk about a teacher, definitely we need a teacher to guide us in correct way. But there are some language learning platforms. In those platforms, what the tutors are doing, they're just giving you feedback, but the rest of the responsibility is yours. So after reaching a level, like if you reach in intermediate level and then you join those platforms, it will be beneficial for you. But when you are a beginner, you shouldn't join those kind of platforms at all. First of all, you have to make your foundation good, and then you reach an intermediate level, and then start interacting with those tutors. Otherwise, it is not going to be beneficial for you.
Like
And
I can't
in
say.
this,
Sorry to
Mhm.
interrupt you. I
In
can't say that
today's,
complete your basic level
Mhm,
and intermediate level. Yeah, you can start speaking gradually,
mhm,
and you think that okay, my because our minds are blocked. As a woman, I can say
mhm.
that after 10 years I'm learning this language, so our minds are like okay, we are not ready to learn new things, or I'm not supposed to learn new things as of now. So I have I have take some time, I have to take some time for sharp our mind, like how I can start learning. Because whenever I started learning this language, so that time it was like oh my god, the one word has learned for me, it was okay. It was not my cup of tea at that time, but yeah, gradually when I have
Right,
started this language, so now I can learn easily. So that is the thing, that whenever you think that now you are ready to learn new thing, like you can grab that opportunity and your mind is ready to take like other opportunities or other concept, so then you can take a mentor. Otherwise there is no use to take a mentor. Your basic level you will take 1 month, 2 months and 3 months, or you will be not learn anything else, so you will just
right.
waste. So yeah, so yeah, Shatabadi, it's been great catching up with you. So like it was a great conversation. I have learned things, that how we can learn new things and how we can improve ourselves. And what will you tell about this conversation?
Yes, absolutely. I too enjoyed our conversation. It was really nice talking to you. Thank you for giving your valuable time.
Same here, same here. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Wait.